Still don't have a pen or anything. Welcome to the American State Bank Sports Complex. Let me show you around. So right now we're in the spacious head house of the complex. On my left here we have the concession stand, and then on my right here we have a seating area, whether that's for students, spectators, or fans to come and enjoy before and in between games. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have the space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. So the Dome has impacted the softball team in a variety of ways. First, we used to practice during the winter months over in the rec center, but the limited space availability never really allowed us to hit our full potential, whereas in here, we can fit 2 full-size softball fields. We're also able to start games much earlier in the season. We have a range of equipment available here at the Dome, whether it's the batting cages, the soccer goals, or even a field goal available for the football team. It's a huge opportunity to have the space available to practice in the off-season, especially for our outdoor athletic teams. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. The American State Bank Sports Complex will change not only how we practice as Dordt athletes, but also how we interact with the community as a whole. Thanks for letting me take you on a little tour. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Open Space Park, home of the Dordt University Defenders. Side of this JV football game, the Defenders playing host to the Mount Marty Lancers. This is the season debut for a lot of these JV guys, and it's good to get them some field time, some actual playing time, and should be a good night. Rain coming down, just started right before the national anthem, but just a light rain, nothing too severe, so it should be a nice night for some JV football. My name is Matt, the SID. I'm joined by Josh Tatton, and we'll be describing the action that's before us. Should be a good time tonight here on the Dordt Media Network. Thanks to Rich Lodewijk and all the Dordt Media Network crew to make the video piece possible. And it looks like the Defenders won the toss and will kick off. Mount Marty will be back to receive. One thing you do know, JV football, we're going to play 4 12-minute quarters. It's kind of a mutual decision. The coaches get together prior to and talk about it, and that's the decision tonight, 4 12-minute quarters. Defenders will kick it off from, of course, their own 35-yard line. Defender football team had their bye week last week. They are looking forward to a long road trip this week against Hastings. Defenders 3-0 this season. Exciting time for Defender football. Kicking off will be Jack Fancher. He is a freshman from Pella, Iowa, Pella Christian product. And here we go, left-footed kick. It's going to be a short and over-end kick taken by the Lancers at the 15-yard line. And a return up the left-hand side. Pretty good coverage by the Defenders. Mount Marty will take over 1st and 10 from around their 25-yard line. Jace Manker possibly with the return. Talked to the Lancers prior to. Noah McDermott, a freshman quarterback from Elk Point, South Dakota. He will be the quarterback, and we'll see the majority of the snaps. Again, JV football, sometimes you get a lot of quarterback rotation, but coaching staff thought that McDermott would get a lot of their snaps. Freshman from Elk Point, South Dakota. Send a man in motion to the left, and he will take off on a quarterback run. Host of defenders there, tackling at the 30-yard line. About a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for Mount Marty.
Lancers trying to get the run going a little bit. First play of the game, quarterback power to the right off tackle.
Luke Jackson, one of the defender cornerbacks, in on the stop. Jamin Stewart, sophomore defensive lineman from Blairsburg, Iowa. It'll be 2nd down and 6. They're spotted at the 32-yard line. Kind of an errant snap, and McDermott's going to have to run for it, run up the middle. Not much happening there. Maybe got a yard.
He's just lucky to get that snap.
Yeah.
Like, had to reach out one-handed, snag it out. He's lucky it's not 10 yards in the backfield.
Caleb Weinberg for the Defenders, the heart of that defensive line, in on the stop. That'll set up a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Got to get to the 38-yard line plus a little for a 1st down. 3rd down coming up for the Lancers. Defenders nearly jumped off sides, got back. That was Jackson. Play clock. Plenty of time. Another errant snap, and the Defenders will sack McDermott. He's lucky to hang on to the ball. That was Stewart once again, the sophomore, with the quarterback sack and a 3-and-out for the Lancers.
Oh, boy. I mean, I don't know if the rain has something to play with the mishandling of the snap. I don't know if it was snapped too hard, you know, like a Jason Kelsey type of snap. But, like, that ball was – might be slippery. The turf's pretty little slippery from the rain. But Stewart coming in, cleaning up. He was unblocked, so he's probably making that play anyway, I feel like. But once again, lucky to be able to just kick this away now.
Mount Marty is fortunate that wasn't a fumble. Good job by the quarterback just to control it. Thomas Fritz, freshman from Austin, Minnesota, it will return this for the Defenders, standing at his own 33-yard line. The punt gets away. High kick. Fritz is going to let it bounce, and the Lancers will down it at about the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Defenders on their opening drive. They force a 3-and-out by Mount Marty. Here comes the Defender offense. They will have Noah Mills under center, 6'1" freshman from Nevada, Iowa. Prepped at Nevada High School, of course. 6'1", 212-pound freshman quarterback. will be the quarterback for the defenders. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single back in the backfield. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the defenders. And the give, handoff. And good yardage there for the defenders. Cody Boonder with the carry, junior from Oskaloosa, Iowa. And that'll move the chains. 1st down carry for Boonder. Tackled at the 41-yard line.
It's a great start for the defenders. I mean, much like you see the varsity, just going to pound the rock like a ton.
And Mills now on the option, and he will keep it himself. Not much doing there. Good penetration by the Lancer defense. That was Yafniel Pastrana from Fort Worth, Texas with the penetration and a tackle for a loss, a TFL. It'll be 2nd down and long coming up for Dordt. 2nd down and long. And Mills, this time he hands it off. That's Boonder again. Boonder with good yardage. That'll move the sticks. Tackled across midfield at the Mount Marty 45-yard line, 17-yard gain. And another 1st down for the defenders. Nothing fancy.
No, they're just going to say, we're just going to run it down your throat, and you're going to have to do something to stop it.
Well, Marty nearly jumps off sides. Didn't make contact, so no whistle.
Got to get that Aaron Rodgers free play.
Yeah. My Bears have been burned on that, Josh. Too many times. Mills drops back. Now will scramble to his right. He'll run with it. Makes one player miss, and he dives ahead to the 38-yard line. Nothing there early. Good decision to take off and run. Positive yards for Mills, the quarterback. It'll be 2nd down and short for the defenders. 2nd and 4. Got to get to the 35-yard line. Boonder is the tailback. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single to the right. This has been the formation. And they're going to fake it to Boonder. Mills will throw for the first time. Pass is caught for a 1st down at the Mount Marty 25-yard line.
Took a shot in the process, too. You watch this replay. Gets a snap, and there's someone that comes through unblocked. Doesn't buy it on the play action. And Mills takes a little bit of a bump, but completes that pass. Good hands there.
Carter Queering.
Queering, yeah.
Freshman from Saratoga Springs, Utah with the 1st down grab. Defenders with their 3rd 1st down on this drive. 1st and 10 from the Lancers' 25-yard line. Mills in the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. That's Boonder. Short gain on the play. Good tackle made by Mount Marty. 18, Damian Baldwin, freshman from Harrisburg, South Dakota. Short gain, 2nd and 6. He'll take that every time, 4 yards.
That's what we want, right? Average 4 yards of play. You should be in good shape.
Mills now will throw. Little wide receiver screen.
He's down. His knee was down.
Okay. I was going to say, I didn't see a tackle. Probably no gain.
I'd imagine so.
Yep, 3rd and 6. Oh, they're going to give him a couple yards. 3rd and 3. You got Carter Queering to the left. 2 receivers to the right. And Mills on the option. And he will keep it himself. Penalty flag thrown by the white hat behind the play. Vicinity of holding.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was on the left tackle. We'll see a replay here. Maybe.
Short of a 1st down. Well, it's going to be close where they spotted it, but I don't think it's going to matter.
No, yeah, we didn't get the replay. But it was a hold. I think it was on either the left tackle or left guard. Just kind of spun him a little bit.
So it'll be 3rd down and 13. 1st down marker at the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 11, I guess. Bunch formation. This is the pistol. No whistle. Things are not set.
We still got to back up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That might help.
I was initially kind of correct. It should be about 3rd and 13. Yep. 3rd and 13. Here we go. Booner is the running back. It's the pistol. Here's Mills. And Mills on the option. He is hit hard. And recovering the football will be the defenders as it goes out of bounds, but Mills took a shot.
He's up. He's okay. Drive kind of stalled out after incompletion, I guess. That brought up third and long, and then a holding really brings you back a little bit. Holds are brutal. 10 yards, that's a lot to overcome.
So it'll be 4th down. Looks like the defenders are going to go for it. 4th and 13. Mills stays in there. He drops straight back, facing pressure. Pass over the middle.
Incomplete.
Is incomplete. Intended. Looked like number 22, Thomas Fritz. So a turnover on downs. Mount Marty will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Defender promising drive.
Yeah.
3 first downs, but as you said, the penalty kind of cost them. Got them behind the sticks. And
yeah, I mean, they ran the ball almost at will first couple plays, and then they definitely had their opportunities. They were in a not third and long. I said third and long earlier. They were in a 3rd and short, and then the hold really backed them up, and then Mills took a shot. So, I mean, just in a rough spot behind the chains. Never what you really want, especially late in the down series.
1st down and 10. McDermott passes it over to Jackson Wachholtz, freshman from Pierce, Nebraska. Short gain out to the 35-yard line. 2nd down and about 4. McDermott in the shotgun. And McDermott, and we got a penalty flag. False start, most likely.
Yep. It was kind of like a false start everyone but the center situation.
I think that's what we're going to hear. Well, we're not going to hear it. We'll just anticipate it.
Yeah, we'll just say that's what it was.
There was a lot of movement.
Yeah, there was a lot of movement. And usually when it's everyone but the center, it's on the center.
4:26 left to go in the opening quarter. Sun now has come out. I think the bad weather, the rainy weather, is going to dissipate, and we're going to be good to go the rest of the night. That'll be good for the fans in attendance. Thank you for joining us on the Dordt Media Network. 2nd down and 8. And a handoff, and the defenders all over that. On the handoff, big loss on the play. Number 32.
Yeah, they had a blitz from the linebacker. Is that Stir?
It's Queering.
Queering with the linebacker blitz off the strong side. Just read it like a book.
Clayton Cook, big defensive lineman, in on the stop as well. Defenders were all over that.
Just the right play call for the right offensive play. So
3rd and long coming up. Defenders forced a 3-and-out on the Lancers' opening drive. Rolling to his left is McDermott, and he will put it up for grabs. It'll be intercepted, but out of bounds.
good effort.
Yeah. Tried to keep the feet in bounds. Good pressure by Dordt. On the INT, that was Trevor Weering at number 47, but he was out of bounds. So another punt coming for Mount Marty. Fritz will be standing at his own 39-yard line. Mount Marty for the 2nd time, 3-and-out. So the Dordt defense doing really well, just like their varsity. Got outstanding defense.
That's kind of the trademark of Dordt football has been just suffocating defense.
I like how they're flying around.
I do too. Some big hits, both teams.
Yeah.
Oh, another penalty. False start, most likely. Yep.
Move it back 5 yards. Fritz will move up 5 yards. The return man, he's close to midfield now. Dordt should have good field position. So the Lancers are going to punt it away. Fritz standing at his own 46-yard line. And nearly blocked.
Not going to get roughing. He wants it.
He does.
He might have had a case, too.
Unless if they tipped it.
I didn't
think
see a signal for tip. He got knocked down though.
Yeah, he did.
So he might have had a case for it.
I'm surprised that there wasn't a flag.
Right. Like that's the dangers with going for the block.
Yep.
Is you got to get it, right? Otherwise, you're most likely going to get a roughing or running into. I mean, they didn't get it and they didn't get the penalty, but in theory.
Short kick, 45-yard line of the Lancers. Dordt 1st and 10. And Mills, he will hand it off.
Flag on the play.
This is Michael Sonderman with the carry and gets out of bounds, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be called back. Sonderman took a shot.
He's feeling it. Went down right away.
This is going to be holding on the defenders most likely. They're going to march it back 10 yards, so 1st and a long ways coming up. Hopefully Sonderman, as they look at him at the sideline, on the sideline. Referees counting it off. They will down it or put it down at the 45-yard line of the defenders. 1st and 20 coming up for Dordt.
Sonderman seems to be all right though. Took a shot, but he's walking around now.
Fritz, single receiver to the right. 1st down and 20. And Mills looks to the sideline for the play call. In the backfield is Sean Medlick from Frederick, Colorado. Mills, he's going to get to the outside on the keeper. Forced out of bounds. Past midfield, the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
It's a good run on 1st and behind the chains. You get back to where you were, then you can kind of run your offense again. Opens up the playbook a little bit. I mean, that fullback got away with a little bit of a hold on the edge. Or that's a lineman. But either way, maybe a little bit of a wrap. But gets back to the original line, and now you have a lot more at your disposal here, especially on 2nd down.
2nd and 10 from the Lancers' 45-yard line. And getting to the edge is Medlock. Some nice move there. Medlock inside the 20 to about the 15-yard line. He got to the outside in a hurry.
He cut real hard, and that was, wow. See if we can get a replay of that. Yeah, just bounces it. And just a whoop.
Chris Berman on us there. Kirby Jordan for the Lancers came up to tackle, but Medlock went to the outside. And now on the option, Mills, he's going to keep it. Tackled hard.
It's good defense there. Took away the option. Forced that quarterback to keep it. And, I mean, you never want your quarterback to take hits. But he had no choice. Otherwise, it's probably, I don't know, can you call it a pick if it's going backwards? But essentially what it is. Or just a big hit on your running back.
Baldwin on the stop for Mount Marty. And it'll be 2nd down and about 7. Defenders send a man in motion from right to left.
Miscommunication on that play. Running back went one way.
So no gain on the 2nd and 7. Mills kept it himself. Sets up a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 with 1:07 left to go. Fast moving first quarter. Thank you for joining us. We're at Open Space Park on what has turned out to be a sunny Monday evening. See if the defenders can convert here. Mills wants to throw, throws it up for grabs and incomplete. Overthrew the intended target, Brad Bellis, sophomore from Ottawa, and the defenders will go for it on 4th down. Single coverage. Would have taken a perfect pass to complete that. Pretty good coverage.
Bring another field goal unit now.
Okay. Looks like they're going to kick a field goal.
Take their 3.
30-yard field goal. Can you see the number?
33 kicking.
Looks like it.
Jack Fancher.
Yep. Fancher, the freshman from Pella. 30-yard field goal try. And it is up, and it is wide right. The snap was a little off. And Mount Marty will take over. deep in their own territory as the defenders come up empty on their second drive. First down and 10 for Mount Marty with 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. No score in the first JV football game here for the defenders. Looked on the Mount Marty website. They had one JV game called off, and then they were going to play Morningside last week, but there was no score. So this is either their first or second contest with their reserve squad. First and 10 for the Lancers. Their quarterback again is McDermott. McDermott will hand it off and hit in the backfield, but spinning out of the tackle, number 22, Cooper Grotenheis, freshman from Yankton. Avoided being tackled for a loss. He spun out of the tackle, but a short gain. Second down and about 8 for Mount Marty. McDermott in the shotgun, and he'll drop back. Short drop, pass is caught along the left-hand sideline. There's a fumble.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Lucky there. Sometimes better be lucky than good.
Caught by Nathan Dean. Defenders with a hard hit.
Yeah, I think the initial tackle kind of like poked it out, and then obviously the next tackle just really pushed it out.
Thomas Walder, it looked like, number 11. Freshman cornerback for the defenders. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Free play. Oh, they're going to stop it.
They're going to stop it. Thought we did have the Aaron Rodgers. So this will be most likely a first down for Mount Marty. Their first down of the contest. No signal yet. Oh, yep, here it comes. And it'll be the end of the quarter as well. At the end of the first quarter, we got no score between Dordt and Mount Marty in this reserve contest. We'll be back with more on the Dordt Media Network in a moment.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Beaver Eye Care, serving Sioux Center and the surrounding communities for over 30 years. Come see Dr. Paul Beaver, Dr. Dan Clausing, or Dr. Reese Beaver for all your comprehensive eye care needs. This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
Joyner & Zvort Dentistry, providing the latest in dental technology in a warm, comfortable, and relaxing environment. And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
Start of the second quarter, no score here at Open Space Park. Dordt and Mount Marty in a reserve contest. Mount Marty should be a 1st and 10 after the penalty.
Our chains say first down.
Referees trying to spot the ball, figuring out where to spot the ball. So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the Mount Marty 33-yard line. They'll send up man in motion. Pass caught in the right flat. Pass was caught by Wachholtz from Noah McDermott. Tackled at the 40. Gain of 8. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Lancers. This is Mount Marty's 3rd drive. They got their first down just before the quarter on the penalty. And McDermott on the keeper. He'll go to the left side. Dodges a few tacklers. And the defenders bring him down. Short of a first down, I believe.
3rd and 1, it looks like.
Elijah Doherty and Jamin Stewart in on the tackle. 3rd and 1, as Josh said. Ball
Some
up.
good blocking on that last play, though. I liked it. Quarterback maybe took a inside route, should have gone outside originally, and maybe had the first down, but found that outside lane anyway.
So a 3rd and short, and they will have a first down. First down carry, number 22. That is Noah Kleinsasser. And that'll move the chains. The second first down for the Lancers. Ball spotted at the Lancer 48-yard line. New set of downs for Mount Marty. Dordt defense very stingy on the opening 2 drives. Forced a 3 and out. Nearly had a turnover as well. Lancers, bad snap, and McDermott's just going to fall on it. Big loss on the play.
Seen a couple of those already.
3rd one.
That one actually got away from him. The other 2 he was able to, I guess, hold on to.
Big loss.
Yeah.
Ball spotted at the 35 now. Loss of 13. See what you have on your call sheet for 2nd and 23.
Draw. Like the Matt Canada offense.
Matt Canada. Could call Matt Eberflus, Chicago's coach, see what he would call. And good pressure by the defenders. McDermott on the run. Pass intended for number 16, Wacholtz. Sets up 3rd and long. Good job by McDermott to avoid the pass rush. Get out. Overshot his receiver by just a little. 3rd and long coming up for Mount Marty. From their own 36-yard line. Got to get across midfield all the way to the defender 42 for a first down. See if Dordt brings pressure, and they do. McDermott avoids the initial rush, and he is just going to chuck it up for grabs. Great opportunity to get a turnover.
Flag.
And we have a penalty. Was it caught, or did it go incomplete?
I thought it was incomplete.
I did too. I didn't see the ball.
I also didn't see anything that warranted a flag, unless it was OPI.
Yeah, could have been. McDermott just threw it up for grabs.
Right, that was dangerous.
Yeah, threw it back across the middle of the field. Wacholtz was the intended receiver.
See if we see anything on this replay. Oh, that might not show us anything. Yeah, that's the only thing I think of is maybe a push.
Okay.
I guess I maybe should have watched what they were calling. Yeah, they're backing up, so it must have been offensive pass interference. Nope, they're going forward.
Pressure applied by Clayton Cook, senior defensive lineman for the defenders. Nearly got to McDermott. So this is an automatic first down, too.
If it's pass interference, right? That's killer.
So the 3rd and 23, automatic first down, ball right at midfield, 1st and 10 for Mount Marty with 9:30 left to go in the first half. McDermott has a lot of time, now facing pressure, rolls to his right, pass is incomplete down the sideline. Sets up 2nd down and 10. A lot of time that time.
Every single lineman was downfield, though. No call.
Ineligible man downfield.
Yeah, there's probably about 3 or 4 of them that were ineligible that were downfield. But you don't always get that call, though.
Nope. 2nd and 10 coming up for Mount Marty. McDermott will send a man in motion, and he will keep it himself. Hit from behind. Gets to the defender 44-yard line. Gain of around 5. 3rd down coming up for the Lancer offense. Ball at the 44, got to get to the 39. Another tackle for Elijah Doherty. In on the stop for the defenders. 3rd and 5. McDermott sends a man in motion, number 30. It's Gavin Swanson. And they're going to fake the handoff. Pass is over the head of the intended receiver, Jack Rowland. And I'll set up 4th down for the Lancers. Good coverage by the defenders. Lancers are going to go for it, looks like. Ball just past midfield. 4th and 5. Lancers have had 3 first downs on this drive, moving the ball pretty well, their best drive, and Dordt will call a timeout. Taylor Roloffs goes to the official. The side judge wants to call a timeout. First time out of the game. We'll take a break ourselves. You're listening and watching Defender Football, Dordt Media Network.
In the middle of America, you'll find a city that has it all, giving all it has. Where the next chapter of our story is being written by a new generation, bold in their vision, to create a city in the middle of everything, where everyone is welcome. To watch their dreams take flight and come to life through family, friends, and faith. Where our streets are safe, business is strong, and our future is bright. Sioux Center. Live life in the middle of everything.
Special thanks to all our Dordt Media Network sponsors. Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Van Engelenhoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency throughout Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelenhoven Agency's Sioux Center advisors Mark Holsoff or Lisa Dykstra.
4th and 5 coming up for Mount Marty after the defender timeout. Lancers still going to go for it. Ball at the defender 45-yard line. Dordt used the timeout, talk it over defensively. And McDermott drops straight back. We'll put it up for grabs, and it is caught. A hard hit.
Wow, what a catch though.
Sam Janes with the big hit.
It was a great route. The corner route was wide open. Quarterback saw him, hit him, and then what a hit by safety. Who was that?
Janes.
Wow.
Jackson Wachholtz made the catch. Janes with the tackle.
That's a great tackle. Kept it clean too, which is always the worry in those points. Like maybe you lower the head, and I mean you never want to get thrown out of a game, let alone a JV game. You don't get too many of them during the season.
So Lancers convert on 4th down. They're going to hand it off to Cooper Grotenheis. Grotenheis with a good first down carry. Lancers on their best drive of the game. Grotenheis just bumps it to the outside. Brought down by the defender secondary. Number 46 was also there, Ryan Booley. 2nd and 3 for Mount Marty. Grotenheis again, not much happening there as the defenders stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be sets up a 3rd and short. That was Stewart, number 34, on the stop. Austin Wilson. So a 3rd down and short for the Lancers. Ball at the 22-yard line. 4 down territory, most likely. McDermott rolls to his left, has a man open and through the hands of number 87, looked to be a tight end, Jack Rowland. 4th down coming up for the Lancers. We've seen that play a couple of times.
Yeah, that was almost like a naked bootleg, but you had 2, I think they were running backs out there that were blocking, and they put a really good block out there. Let him even get that throw off. Just slightly too high for him.
Mount Marty will go for it on 4th and 4. Just converted on a 4th down. Defenders, make sure they don't jump off sides. That would be an automatic first down in this instance. McDermott, short drop, pass is dropped. And a turnover on downs. Jeremy Patterson, the intended receiver, and the defender defense holds. It'll be 1st and 10 for Dordt at their own 22-yard line and a full field in front of them. We're still scoreless, 6:31 in a fast-moving first half.
Normally, like, with scoreless games, you think, like, oh, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. But both teams have driven the field. Both teams have been inside the red zone. Or at least, they're very close to the red zone, at least they were. But, so definitely the chances were there.
Mills, the quarterback. Mills scrambling to his left. He will be brought down for a loss inside the 10-yard line. Number 96, big defensive lineman Talman Staton on the tackle from Connecticut. It's a long ways to come. From Connecticut to Yankton. 2nd and 22 coming up for the defenders. Mills in the shotgun. Will hand it off to Medlock. Medlock gets some of it back behind the right side of that O-line. Tackle made by 25, Devin Quall, I should say. Number 25 for the Lancers. 3rd and long coming up for Dordt. 5:40 left to go in this first half. No score. And Mills will hand it off. Nothing there. Good defense by Mount Marty on the carry. Austin Wilson. And 4th and long, and the punt team coming out for Dordt.
Yeah, just nowhere to go on that one. Just looked up, and there's just a sea of white right in front of him.
It was a counter, little misdirection, but
didn't really fool anyone.
Lancers were not fooled. So Dordt will punt it away. Standing at the goal line will be the defender punter. Trying to locate the number. Can't quite see
Might be
it.
48 is what I'm guessing. Ivan Orozco. He's a kicker on here, but
That could be.
potentially.
Gets the punt away toward the Lancers sideline and will go out of bounds just past midfield. Mount Marty will take over with pretty good field position. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. Good call on that, by the way.
Yeah, look at that.
Ivan Orozco, sophomore from Iowa Falls. Went to Iowa Falls, Alden. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. No score. 4:44 left to go in this first half. Noah McDermott, the freshman quarterback from Elk Point, South Dakota, will be the quarterback. The running back looks to be Grotenheis, I believe. And they fake it to him, and McDermott he's got a man open and through his hands, intended for the receiver, number 16, Wachholtz. That was going to be a long pass play.
He did everything but catch the ball.
Yep.
Like, he was there, through the hands. That's tough.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Lancers. He had a step or two. 2nd and 10. That was going to be the biggest gain by either team offensively.
They took a shot. Definitely took a shot. And we saw a few of those in the varsity game between these two, where their quarterback, he had an arm.
Yeah, he did. This time they're going to hand it off. Nothing doing there. Eric Brom with the tackle. Freshman safety from Michigan. No gain on the play. 3rd and 10 come up for the Lancers. Ball at the Mount Marty 46-yard line. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Lancers. And the defenders had a bye week last weekend. They'll make the trip to Hastings this weekend. 3 of their next 4 games are on the road, they being the defender football team.
I mean, it was one of those in Orange City.
Yes.
So I mean, on the road, but
Here's
familiar territory.
Long pass, throwing it up for grabs into double coverage. You always worry about a flag there, but there is no flag, and it'll be 4th down for the Lancers, and they will send in their punt team. Intended for Jeremy Patterson. Defender defense holds. 3:46, 2 timeouts remaining. Their offense will get the football back. As the Lancer punt team takes the field. Mount Marty punter standing at the 30-yard line. Late arrival, Dalton Berghold.
Almost blocked again.
And Dordt will look to return it. That was Thomas Fritz on the return. Short return. Brought down at around the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the defenders, 25. 25-yard line it will be. 1st and 10 for Dordt. 2 timeouts remaining, scoreless at Open Space Park. Noah Mills, the quarterback. And Mills will hand it off. Not much doing there, getting back to the line of scrimmage is all. Good anticipation by the Lancer defense. Number 7, freshman linebacker Isaac Crownover, one of the defenders that were there. 2nd and 10, clock moves, 3:15 left to go. Mills pump fakes. He's looking for the long pass. And off the fingertips. Pretty good coverage, but Rhett Williams, nice effort. The receiver for Dordt. 3rd and 10 coming up.
I don't think that wasn't a terrible throw either.
No.
Like he gave his receiver a chance.
Yep.
That's what you want.
Williams, freshman from Marysville, Kansas. 3rd and 10 coming up for Dordt. Mills, he'll roll to his left, looking for the receiver. Goes incomplete. That's Jackson Wiggins, the intended receiver, and a 3-and-out for the Dordt offense. And they will send in the punt team. Ivan Orozco will be the punter. Mount Marty will get another chance. Back to receive. Alan Sini, freshman from Orlando, Florida, for Mount Marty. Orozco to punt it away for Dordt with 3:02 left to go. Mount Marty has all 3 timeouts. High snap, but Orozco has it, gets it off, clean. Sini fields it at his own 39-yard line. Good coverage by the defenders.
A little bobble on there maybe made that Mount Marty bench it's like a gasp real quick. I thought that could have ended poorly.
Sean Medlick with the good coverage and the tackle. And the Lancers will take over from their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mount Marty. No score in this reserve contest. Lancers with the football. 2:53 and counting. McDermott, short drop. Pass is caught right at midfield at the 50. That's a gain of 8. 2nd down and short coming up for the Lancers.
Simple hook routes. I feel like that's what they're doing a lot. Little smash concept, hook and corners.
McDermott drops back, now facing pressure, rolling, and it is incomplete. Intended for Patterson. 3rd and short coming up for Mount Marty. Clock stopped, 2:27 left to go. See if the defenders can get a stop. 4 receivers, 2 split wide to the right and left. Single back. Single back, number 24, Dylan Meredith. McDermott going for a long pass down the sideline. That's good coverage down there by 37. Sam Janes with the coverage. 4th and 2 coming up for the Lancers.
Mount Marty airing it out a little more than they did earlier in the game, at least in the first quarter. And they've had the options there. Like, was it this drive that they had the chance on the big shot? And honestly, probably should have 6.
Yep. Lancers are going to go for it here. 4th and 2. Quick drop. Good defense by the defenders. Number 39 jumped the route. Lorenzo Nelson, freshman from Brandon Valley. You're going to see it here on the replay.
It's a great break. Read it well. I mean, they're running a lot of hooks.
Yep.
A lot of curls. So they're just kind of sitting on that. But later in the game, that sets you up for the double move.
Dordt will take over right at midfield at their own 50 with 2 timeouts. Plenty of time. 2:18 left to go. No score. Mount Marty and Dordt. Mills rolls to his right. Short pass, and it's off the hands of the intended receiver, Elliott Beal. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the defenders. This game was progressing. Now it's kind of stalled a little bit.
Both teams have started throwing the ball more.
Yep.
And Jungling did say he wanted to throw the ball. Former receiver. Makes sense.
Of course it does. 2nd down and 10 for the defenders at the 50. And Mills, he'll pitch it out. And not much happening there. Lancers read that well. Michael Sonderman was the ball carrier, the recipient of the pitch. 3rd and long coming up. Clock runs. It's below 2 minutes. No gain on the play, still at the 50. 3rd down and 10. Minute 45 to go in this first half. And Mills, short drop, pass just out of reach. The intended receiver, number 82, Rhett Williams again. And Dordt will punt it away. Orozco will come onto the field. And the Lancers will adjust. They will get the punt return team on. Orozco will punt it away, standing at his own 35-yard line. Minute 40 to go. Lancers, their return man, standing at the 15. Good snap. Orozco steps into it. Good kick. And it takes a defender bounce. And Orozco is going to field it right at the goal line. And he's tackled in the end zone. Should be a safety. Or did they give him forward progress at the half?
I think that should be a safety. Ball was in, like it bounced. Yep, there it is.
Yep. Referees just had to confer. They had to talk about it. That's probably a call that you don't expect to be making and maybe didn't expect it. You're going to see it here on the replay. Orozco with a nice punt had a defender bounce.
It takes a nasty bounce here. It just kind of shoots forward. I mean, you just got to get out of the way, though, right? Oh, yeah, he's holding it in there.
Clearly a safety.
Yeah, and so the Dordt soccer team leads the Mount Marty soccer team 2-0.
2-0.
2-0. I'm the soccer guy. I should know that.
A free kick now coming for Mount Marty. They get to choose whether they want to kick it or punt it. And Dordt will get the return team on, leading 2-0 with 1:29 left to go.
When was the last time you saw a 2-0 score?
It's been a while. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Ever called one?
No.
No?
Definitely never have called one.
I've never seen it in person.
No. And I've called a lot of high school games. That's where
you probably get it is high school,
that's where you would get it.
So when they punt, they have to punt it from the 20.
Yep.
Do they get to kick it from the 35?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out if they kick it.
Looks like they're going to kick.
I don't know why you would punt it.
Right. Because he's got the T out there. So he's going to kick it from the 20.
Oh, boy. It's like the old NFL days.
Yes. Dort's going to set up the return. Number 4, Sean Medlick to the near side. Standing at the 20. He's got a partner back there. 2-0 on the safety after the defender punt. Lancers are going to kick it off here, a free kick. Line drive kick, fielded at the 17-yard line. See if Dordt can get a good return. And that is up the middle, out near the 40. 22 on the return. That's Fritz. 1st and 10 for the defenders with 1:22 left to go and a 2-0 lead. Dordt, after the opening 2 drives, they moved the ball pretty well, but not much offensive success on the last couple. Had success on the first drive, especially running the football with Boonder.
Sonderman, too, had some nice runs before he took a big shot. They haven't really ran the ball well since that run, I'd say.
First and 10 for the defenders. That's Boonder in the backfield. Dordt's rotated its running backs, much like the varsity crew will do. Williams is the receiver to the right. Carter Queering also out there. And they're looking to throw. That's Queering down the sideline. Comes back for it, and the
Nice
catch is
catch.
made.
Underthrown a tiny bit, but makes the play through a little bit of contact. That plays harder than it looks, definitely.
Adjusted to the pass. He is tackled at the Lancer 25-yard line. Biggest gain of the night for Dordt's offense. Clock continues to run. We got a minute left to go. First and 10 for the defenders. Ball at the 25. Boonder in the backfield. Mills pitches it to Boonder. Boonder on the near short side of the field. Makes one man miss, and he's tackled out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Tackle made by Damian Baldwin. And that is another first down for the defenders. Got to the 15. First and 10, Dordt. First time in the red zone for Dordt, I believe. And that's Boonder in the backfield. They're going to give it to Boonder. Behind the left side of his O-line, dives forward close to the 10. Did he get to the 10? Probably. Gain of 5 if he did. And a timeout called by Dordt with 42 seconds remaining in the first half. 2-0 Dordt. We'll come back after a short timeout. You're watching Defender Football. Dordt.
Today's broadcast brought to you by German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1981. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner, online at germanfarmers.com. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today. Serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313. Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
The defender timeout in the red zone. And a reverse.
Oh, walk-in touchdown.
This is going to be a touchdown. Great play call. Number 22, Thomas
There's a flag.
Fritz. So it's going to be called back.
It was a big block.
A block in the back?
No, it was just a big hit. I watched it. We'll see if our replay caught it at all.
Well, a great play call nonetheless. I mean,
Yeah,
it
you'll
was
see it
wide
right on the
open.
goal line. I need one of those yellow markers.
That would be cool, right there.
Oh, that's got to be that's the only thing that could be called. Boy, I think it's a clean block, but
And it's away from the play. Maybe they'll pick it up. The White Hat's going to come to the defender's sideline and talk to the Dordt coaching staff. Taylor Roloffs, the JV head coach, assistant on the varsity. So it was a touchdown. And no, they're going to
call it back.
They're going to call it back. Microphone is not on, of course, so we're just going to kind of have to speculate what the call was.
He did say blindside. I heard him.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, you did?
I went.
Okay.
I had to peek out.
Young eyes, young ears.
Yeah. I mean, my number maybe, but not by function.
Timeout called by the defenders. It is their final timeout, and they will have the football at the 18-yard line. It'll be second and long coming up. We'll just keep it here. Second and 18. Waving the touchdown off after the last timeout on a reverse. Great play call. We'll see if Dordt can dial something up here. 2-0 is the score. 36 seconds left. Dordt now out of timeouts in this reserve contest. playing 12-minute quarters. This week, Defender Athletics soccer on the road into Mitchell on Wednesday for a men's-women's doubleheader. Both golf teams competing today down at a meet hosted by Hastings. It's another 2-day meet, playing 36 holes over the 2 days. It's Monday and Tuesday. Both the women and men are down there. Later on in the week, Defender Volleyball will host Mount Marty on Friday night, host College of St. Mary's Saturday afternoon. Women's soccer also plays Thursday, back-to-back nights. They're at Nebraska Wesleyan. Here we go. Second and long, and Mills facing pressure. Pass is caught on the defender's sideline. Short of a first down. Did he get out of bounds to stop the clock? No, clock is running. That was number 80 with the catch, Ben Flora. So a third and manageable coming up here. And they're going to throw it to Flora. And there's contact, and they're going to call the flag. You bet. A lot of contact. This will be pass interference, the old PI, if you will.
Stops the clock, too.
Yep.
I mean, incompletion, but you get your down back.
This will be pass interference on Mount Marty. Sets up first and goal to go for the defenders with 14 seconds left.
However, you do probably have to pass it. So you do have probably 4 shots if you do three quick passes at least.
Out of timeouts. And Mills pump fakes, now looking to run, just throw it away, and he does. That's a good decision.
He tucked it for a second, and I was like, what did I just say?
You better, if you tuck it, you better get there. And he made the good decision, get rid of it, stop the clock, get another down, maybe 2, depending on how the play develops. Second and goal. Second down and goal to go for the defenders. Noah Mills looking to the sideline, drops straight back, looking to the corner. He's going to throw it there and gets it away. And it'll be third down and goal with 5 seconds left. That play took 5 seconds. Third down, goal to go for the defenders, leading 2-0. A safety after a special teams play on a punt. That is the scoring summary. Mills. Running the option. He's going to keep it and takes it in for a touchdown.
If you run it, you better get it, right?
And he did.
And I think Mount Marty was probably expecting a pass.
Yeah.
Like, it's 4-down territory. Not, like, you got to go for it at that point. And so they're like, there's no way they run the ball if it's 4-down territory.
Nope.
And who runs the ball better than the defenders? Not many people.
So Noah Mills on a 3-yard keeper puts Dordt up 8-0, pending the extra point. And just 2 seconds remain. Dordt's going to go for 2. Mills. He's going to hand it off to Boonder.
I don't think he got it.
I don't think he got it.
Didn't.
They're going to wave it off. So the touchdown puts Dordt up 8-0 with 2 seconds remain. All we'll do now is kick it off.
Just a little squib, keep it in play.
Make sure you cover it well and head into halftime with an 8-0 lead. All set up by the safety. Dordt had good field position after the free kick. Good return, moved down the field, had a nice pass completion down the right-hand sideline.
Yeah, that drive looked good.
Yep.
Looked real good. And I think maybe they were overthinking it. Like, inside the 5, they had 12 seconds, or a little more than that. Didn't have a lot of time left, no timeouts. Like, maybe we got to throw it. When in doubt, like, their best plays for Defender football have always just been just run the ball. And, like, they're good at it. That's their bread and butter. And so it was good to see them trust themselves enough to get 2 yards on a run and score.
And are we
they're just going to go into it.
They're just going to go into it. We're not even going to have a kickoff. So it's 8-0 is the score. We'll go into the half. You're watching Defender Football, Dordt Media Network.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a player or coach, or a fan of the university. Now, these players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has: a game plan. And if these players and coaches are willing to put this much effort into a game, how much more important is a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, and we keep ourselves plenty busy. And even if we have precious free time, most of us don't want to spend it wrangling over financial decisions, reading financial journals, or studying the latest tax legislation. But if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, Money Concepts, the planning firm here in Sioux Center, has been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things in life more important than finances. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule an intro meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into the relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Thanks to Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere. Thanks to these Dordt Media Network sponsors, Ski Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether building or replacing, we have the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski Bout and see the difference. Ski Bout Window and Door.
Thanks to M&H True Value. Behind every project is a true value. Start right, start here. M&H True Value.
Defenders get it back. Langmeyer cross court. Got it again.
Welcome back here to Open Space Park here, JV football. Second half bout underway here with Mount Marty playing Dordt University. Scores 8-0. Both those scores happening just before the half, coming off of originally a 2-0 score off of a safety from a punt. Ball took a wicked bounce off the return man for Mount Marty into the end zone where they were able to down him in the end zone on a tackle. That scored 2-0. They scored on the following drive after the kickoff where they received the ball again off a run with about 2 seconds left in the game, and they just ran the clock out. Or not in the game, rather in the half. So that brings your score at 8-0. My name is Josh Statten here with the Dordt Media Network. Welcome here, Open Space Park. It was a little rainy here before the start of the game, But since cleared up, it's become a really nice night. A little bit of a breeze, keeping it cool. And the first JV action for the Dordt Defenders, they come out. Their varsity team doing really well, 3-0 on the season. Their game next week against the Hastings Broncos. That's going to be away in Hastings, Nebraska. After they were on a bye this past week, but they've scored, let's see, they went 49 points in 2 games, and then they put up 38 against Concordia, and then they had their bye, so they're looking to really get ahead, and we're going to get our kickoff here. That's number 36 for the Lancers, Jack Finder, freshman out of Fort Worth, Texas. He'll kick it off. That's going to go all the way back. They're going to field it at the 5-yard line. He's going up. He's going to cut left, go back up the middle. He's got a good return going. He's going to get tackled down just past the 25, the 26-yard line, and the Dordt offense will take over. They're leading 8-0. Coach Roloffs and Coach Jungling going to take over this offense, see if they can get something going. Matt Boss had to leave us at the halftime. He's got to go play some pickleball. So if you have a problem with that, go ahead and email him and let him know your frustrations, as now he's leaving me solo to deal with this one. Ball spot at the 26-yard line. We got 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 up top, and we're in a pistol formation. That's pretty typical for the Dordt Defenders. Pistol formation is where they breathe. They love it. We're going to get a handoff up the middle. Quarterback going to keep it. Go up the middle. He's going to go up for a couple. It's going to be 2nd and long after that one. It was quarterback Noah Mills. And we got an injury timeout. Looks like that's number 3, Baylor Alexander, down on the play. Seems to be in some pain. Hope he's all right. Sophomore defensive back. He's out of Austin, Texas. A little shaken up on that play. We'll take this minute and go around what's going on around Dordt University athletic-wise. Men's and women's golf, they were in Hastings today, and they'll be there tomorrow as well for the Bronco Fall invite. Looks like he's walking off all right. That's good to see. And then men's and women's soccer are going to be in Mitchell. They're going to play Dakota Wesleyan on Wednesday, the 27th. JV soccer again on Thursday. And then the women's team is going to be traveling. They have back-to-back games in Mitchell, and then they're traveling to Nebraska Wesleyan in Lincoln, Nebraska. So that's going to be a tough 2-day stretch for them. And then then volleyball plays Mount Marty on Friday. As here's the play. They're going to go left, a pitch to Sonderman. Sonderman's going to have a little bit of space. There he goes. He's going to get down just past the 50 after he runs over a man. What a run from Michael Sonderman. But as I was saying, they're going to play Mount Marty in Sioux Center on Friday night, while the Dordt hockey team has their home opener against Drake on Friday and Saturday, and volleyball is going to play College of St. Mary to finish out the weekend while football is in Hastings. And it looks like penalty on that play. Going to back them up a little bit. And it'll be 2nd down and long after long run by Sonderman. It's going to be called back. Tough break for the defenders. Few big plays have been called back by penalties. Like to clean those up. And here we are again. Noah Mills in the backfield for the defenders. He'll take the snaps on the ground. And Noah Mills will just dive right on top of it. Avoids disaster there as the snap really never left the ground. And it'll be 3rd and very long. Takes a snap, throws right. That's Jones on the catch. And he reaches forward for a little bit. It's going to be short of the 1st down. Good effort, though. It really brought that one a lot closer than I thought it would have been. But it's going to be 4th down for the defenders, and they'll send out the punt unit. Excuse me, that is not Brody Jones. That is number 8, Tyrell Hulsoff. 6'4" wide receiver out of Ironton, Iowa. He's a junior. Does a good effort to get through. Make it a lot closer than what it was. I guess, never mind. I thought he got past the 30. Not quite. They're going to be about the 28-yard line, and they'll send out the punt unit. punt doesn't leave the ground. Oh, and the ball's on the ground. The Lancers dive on top of it. That's number 22, Noah Kleinsasser, the running back from South Dakota. Is going to fall on that one and give the Lancers excellent starting field position. Here's another, that bounces before it gets to the punter. Punter number 48, Ivan Orozco. Can't handle it, loses it. That'll be, I guess, technically a turnover on downs, and the defenders find themselves in a tough spot now with the Lancers starting with field position inside the 20. 15, rather. We've seen them make a stand before. Motion right, throws right. And the tackle's going to be made, gain of a couple. Be second and long. That's Kleinsasser, one who made that fumble recovery, getting the ball. Lancers. And a shotgun look. 2 receivers to your left, 2 receivers to your right, or top of your screen, bottom of the screen rather. McDermott fakes the handoff. No, he does hand it off. Going to be taken down by Zach Queering. Said his name quite a bit tonight. Gets a tackle for a loss in the 3rd and very long. Great look at that one. Just an excellent play by Queering. Going to be in that same shotgun look. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to throw. Nope, pump fakes. And a little bit of pressure rolls out, throws it. Going to be caught on the sideline, but short of the first down. That's Swanson with the catch. Freshman running back out of Yankton. And they're going to go for it on 4th and long. McDermott, they go on 2, but they want the encroachment, not going to get it. They're going to change the play now at the line of scrimmage. He's got a running back behind him. Now he shifts to his right. McDermott takes a snap, rolls right. He's got a man, doesn't see him, throws it into the middle. It's going to be picked off by the defenders. Will they return it? No, they're just going to go down. Defenders with a goal line, not really goal line, red zone stand. That's number 20. Luke Jackson with the pick. Keeps this game 9-0 after McDermott just kind of chucks that one into the end zone. I think the intended target was Wachholtz, but he finds Luke Jackson instead. Defenders will take over at the 20-yard line after the touchback. Pistol set for the defenders once again. Here's Mills. Mills loses his handle of the snap, but he gets it back. Will he throw it? He has a chance to just throw it away, but he goes. Oh, he has a receiver. There he goes. Gets a first down to the 45, past the 50. He's still breaking tackles. 40, and he will be down across the 50, across the 40 to the 35-yard line. What a play there. That was Tyrell Holsoff with it again. Look at that broken play. Turns out just a good throw. Gets past that defender. And Holsoff just fighting off tacklers. Just hard to bring down. He's a big body. Now they have the ball. The 35-yard line. They're going to pass. He drops back. That's Mills. He'll take a shot deep over the head of Holsoff. No flag on the play. So after that long play, they try to follow it up with another big one, but unable to complete the pass. And we have a 2nd and 10. Pitch right. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Medlock. Medlock, freshman running back, 5'9", out of Frederick, Colorado, graduate of Meade High School. And looks like we got an injury timeout. Lancer is down. Don't necessarily like to see that. So this is number 27, who is up. Yafniel Pastrana, defensive end out of Fort Worth, Texas. He's a freshman. He's up and walking, so it's good to see. Just a little shaken up on the play. Maybe a little bit upset with himself that he's got to come out now. But the defenders will find themselves in a 3rd and manageable, about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 rather. And the defenders will set up, looking to convert on the money down. Mills. They wind the clock. Mills goes left, or goes right, excuse me. They're going to throw it. Still trying to throw it, and he does get it out of bounds. That might be intentional grounding. Didn't get to the line of scrimmage. Was there a receiver in the area is the question. They're looking. Referees are going to discuss. That was Medlock. Trying to get rid of it. Lancer's bench wants grounding. And they're going to get grounding. That's Austin Wilson, the running back, claiming he was in the area, very upset with the call. And it will be intentional grounding against Medlock. So that being a loss of down, bring it 4th down, and they're most certainly going to have to kick here. Might be too long for a field goal, so they might punt it. Yeah, they're going to punt it. Here is Ivan Orozco coming out. Ivan Orozco punting for the defenders. Kind of a disaster on the last one. Snap bounced when it got to him, couldn't handle it, lost it, and the Lancers took over inside their own 15. Weren't able to do so let me try that again. Weren't able to score as Luke Jackson was able to pick it off in the end zone. That one's going to roll all the way inside the 10 and will be down around the 8-yard line. That looks like right on the 18-yard box for soccer. So Lancers are going to take over after a decent punt. Gets him inside the 10. But a little disappointing after you had a third and 5 that you would like to convert, or at least keep it close. You have a field goal opportunity to keep it or make it a 2-score game. Currently a 1-score game, 8-0. We got 6:30 left. Here's McDermott. He rolls. He tries to run right. He's going to get wrapped up. Maybe a gain of 1. Gain of nothing, it looks like. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from their own 8-yard line. Defenders keeping up with some really good defense. Here's McDermott. He's got 2 receivers up top. And he's going to roll right. He's got a receiver open. And they're going to be tackled short of the first down. That's number 8, Nathan Dean. And let's see, are they going to go quick? They're lining up. They're ready to go. And they're going to go quick. McDermott is going to take the snap. And Saucerman in the backfield. Defender showing blitz. 15 on the play clock. Running back motions right. They're going to quick swing pass out. It's going to hit the ground incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and short. Do they go for it, though? Nope, they're going to bring out the punt unit, it looks like. So out comes the Lancer punt unit. Looking to flip field position here. Runner set up inside the 50-yard line. See if they go for the block again. And they will. Personal protectors did a good job there, saving the blocked punt. And that's going to go out of bounds, past the, or not past the 50, inside the 50 at the 47-yard line. Defenders are going to take over. 47-yard line in opposing territory. Here's Mills. Fakes the handoff up the middle. Goes left, goes right. Gets stood up. He had the option on the pitch if he wanted it. Elects to keep it. And he'll get tackled. Gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Mills getting the play call from the sideline. Fakes the handoff, drops back, looks downfield, he rolls right. He's got a little bit of space. Does he have a receiver open? He does. He finds his receiver. That's number 19, Elliott Beal. 6'3" wide receiver. He's out of Spokane Valley, Washington. Great play there by Mills and Beal on the same page. And that'll move the chains, for a defender. First down. Another look at that. Buys time. Strike. Finds Beal on the sideline. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Nope, they give the handoff up the middle. Bounces off tacklers. Going right. He's got some space. Cuts, gets a block. And he's out of bounds just past the 20-yard line. That's number 16, Gabe Ramirez, on the carry, rather. And defenders inside the red zone. Got two receivers at the top of your screen, one at the bottom, two running backs in the backfield. Mills going to drop back again for the pass. And it's going to go through the hands of his receiver. That's Ben Flora, not unable to make the catch, the intended receiver. Be 2nd and 10. Receiver motions in, and they're going to hand the ball off the middle. And gets swallowed up right there. Great play by the Lancers, sniffing that one out. It was number 16, Gabe Ramirez, on the carry. Loss of 3. Third and long. Mills going to throw. It's a pass to the end zone. Be just too long for Flora. And that'll bring up 4th down. See if they want to kick the field goal or they want to go for it. Looks like they're keeping the offense on the field. That's roll-offs, keeping the offense on the field. I would highly doubt if they run this. And they're going to fake the run. Drops back to pass. Mills is going to roll right. Does he have anyone? He's just going to throw it up. He's got someone off the hands of his receiver. That's number 87, Carter Bilesma. It's a tight end. He's out of Hudsonville, Michigan. And it'll be a turnover on downs for the defenders. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. And referees are discussing something. We'll see. There's a defensive holding that extends the drive. That's number 75, Cal Yort, pointing in the other direction. And it's going to be roughing. Roughing the passer on number 29, Gavin DePedro. He's a sophomore linebacker out of Lancaster, California. That's going to extend the drive. Just an absolute killer penalty. It's going to put him, let's see, at the 10-yard line. So that extends the drive with 2:30 left in the game. Here's another look at that. Oh, yeah, and he just lays into him definitely long after the ball was gone. And they're going to run it up the middle. It's going to be swallowed up. Gain of maybe 1. Be 2nd and 9. Defenders lining up again, 2nd and 9. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. And they're going to take a shot at the end zone. Going to be too far out of reach. That's Bubba Bogart, the intended receiver. And we're going to get a timeout from the Lancers, their first of the half. So we'll be right back after this. 8-0 is your score, under 2 minutes left. And this timeout sponsored by Casey'sBakery.com.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
And brought to you by Huber's Plumbing and Heating. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Orange City will exceed your expectations.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Open space park after that timeout. Mills going to take the snap. He rolls right, and a holding is going to be called on the defenders after that incomplete pass. See if they accept it or decline it. Most likely a hold. It's in the vicinity of a hold. Referee's discussing. Oh, 2 fouls.
Offense number 62, penalties declined. Intentional grounding, offense number 17. Ball be spotted the foul, loss it down, 4th down.
All right, so holding going to be called as well as intentional grounding. They're going to take the intentional grounding as that is a loss of down plus the yardage, so might as well. Yeah. So we got 4th and a mile for the defenders. They're going to go for it. Passes it right on a little screen pass. Going to get a few. It's not going to get enough for the first down. So that'll be a turnover on downs for the defenders. Number 26, Bubba Bogart on the reception. And the Lancers are going to take over. on their own 13-yard line. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, miscommunication, run into each other, and it's going to be a gang tackle for no gain. Just a little miscommunication there as McDermott showed to the left. Running back went to the right. There was just no one to hand the ball off to. Here's McDermott in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He rolls right. Going to throw it short, incomplete. As it bounces. I believe that is number 84, James Zara, the intended receiver. Freshman out of Hawaii. So it'll be 3rd and long. Defenders' defense shifting around. McDermott's in the gun once again. Motions his receiver right. He'll take the snap. He'll roll right again. And he'll take a shot. He's got a receiver. He is covered, and it's going to get tipped. It's going to fall incomplete. That's Jackson Wachholtz, the intended receiver. Had a second chance at it. Wasn't able to get his hands to it, and that'll fall incomplete. And it'll be 4th down. Looks like they're going to send out the punt unit. They're down by 8 with 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. I believe that is 25, Davin Quayle, the punter. Helmet gets knocked off, punts away. Defenders call for a fair catch right at half field. And the defenders are going to take control at the 50-yard line. .65 degrees here in Sioux Center. It's a nice night for some football under the lights. Don't get that too often here in Sioux Center for some college football, unless you're watching JV, their first JV game of the year. And they're winning this one 8-0. Here's Mills. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off the middle. Gain of about 5. Stormy Knight with the carry. A little bit of hurry up offense by the defenders. Stormy Knight still in the backfield. Mills will take the snap. Could have been a false start. Doesn't get it. Oh, and they will get a false start. Yep. False start called. That's number 76, Nathan Van Lanningham. It's a big guy. He's 6'7", out of Arbuckle, California. So that'll back the defenders up to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now. Mills takes a snap, looks right, throws right. Finds his receiver for a gain of maybe 1. Hulse off with the reception. Third and long, 3rd and 9. And we are going to get the end of the quarter. Score is 8-0 here in Sioux Center. 12 minutes left to play. We'll be right back after this.
This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
Sioux County Radio and the Dordt Media Network are excited to announce that every Sioux Center home football game will be brought to you over Dordt Media Network's multiple camera system.
Throwing and making a catch. It's a touchdown.
Great video along with the voices you know from Sioux County Radio. Sioux Center Warrior Football, home and away, broadcast in English on Sioux Ritmo 101.5 FM.
Welcome back after that quick timeout taken by the defenders. They're leading 8-0. And there's a stoppage of play. Not sure what's going on. Maybe they weren't ready for the play. Here for the start of the fourth quarter in a game where the defenders are leading 8-0. After a safety was scored late in the second half, along with a touchdown following the kickoff. To end the half with about 2 seconds left. They ran it in for the touchdown to go up. They went for two, didn't get it. Mills throws it. He gets the first down on a reception to Williams, who breaks a tackle, and he's still going. Williams going to be down past the 30 at the 25-yard line. Or close to the 25. Looks like just shy of it. Another look at that. Yeah, he just refused to go down, spun him around. And he just kept going. He's a big body. And the defenders are going to set up again. They get a 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. In the pistol. Sonderman in the backfield. Mills looks left, throws left. It's got his receiver. Nope, off the chest of his receiver. It's going to go incomplete. Sun has set here in Sioux Center. So an official night game now. And the defenders set up. They got number 91, Nick Geeson out there. He's a tight end. He's eligible. They hand it off to Sonderman. He breaks tackle. Nope, he gets tripped up now for about a loss of 3 or 4. He'll be 3rd down for the defenders. Another look at that one. Sonderman almost broke that one out. He's a tough runner, but held on to that foot, and he goes down. Takes a snap. He rolls left. Finds his receiver. It's going to be low, incomplete once again. That's Williams. Rhett Williams, the intended receiver. He's a wide receiver out of Marysville, Kansas. So it'll be 4th and long. Defender's going to go for it. Might as well. Takes a snap. He looks left. He's got a blitz off the right side. He's going to take a shot. He's got his receiver, and it's going to be caught for a defender. Touchdown. Mills with the arm strength shows it off. Gets the touchdown. Number 81, Carter Queering with the touchdown reception. That's going to make this a 2-score game. Here's another look at that one. Just beautiful. He had the blitz off the right side, feels the pressure, drifts a little bit to his left, and just throws a shot up to the end zone. What a beautiful throw. So defender's going to go up 14-0 pending the PAT. And the kick is up, and it is good. 15-0 now is your score. 10:35 left in the fourth quarter. So the Lancers are going to have to get something going quick if they want a chance at this one. So thanks for joining us here on the Dordt Media Network. I know there's a lot of options, especially on a Monday night, to watch some football. Well, thank you for joining us here on the Dordt Media Network. My name is Josh Tatton. I'm the graduate assistant for athletic communications at Dordt. Matt Boss was with us earlier. He is the assistant of athletic communications at Dordt University. And yeah, I'm thankful you're here. Beautiful night for some football. Defenders up 15-0, and they're getting set to kick off here in a minute. If you're not keeping track of some Monday night football scores, LA Rams are up on the Cincinnati Bengals 3-0. I'm pretty happy about that. A Rams fan myself. And the Philadelphia Eagles are up on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 13-3 at halftime. Defenders will be on the field again. The varsity team will be at least this Saturday in Hastings, Nebraska, taking on the Hastings Broncos. Looking to improve to 4-0. And they've looked really good this season. If you've got a chance to watch them, definitely take a look at that this Saturday on the Hastings Broncos Network. Those links will be on godort.com if you have trouble finding those. And the defenders set to kick off. This one's going to be a low kick. It's going to be fielded right at the 15-yard line. And they're going to take it left. That's Wachholz. It's going to be taken down about the 25. And the offense will take over again with about 10:29 left on the clock. And they're going to get a hold on the play. I didn't even see the flag, but the flag came out. We hold on Mount Marty. I'll back them up about 10 yards from the initial return spot. And it'll be 1st and 10. Takes a snap. He rolls right. Evades the pressure. And he's just going to throw it out of bounds and live to see another day. Second and 10 after that incompletion. McDermott in the gun. He's got two receivers on either side. Running back flips to the other side. McDermott, quick throw to the left. He'll have a receiver, and he'll be down after a gain of a couple. He'll be third and manageable. Got about 3rd and 4. Gun formation again. We got two receivers at the top, two receivers at the bottom. Pretty standard formation for the Lancers this evening. Defender showing blitz. They will blitz. And that's going to be thrown incomplete. And are they going to talk about an intentional grounding again? Maybe not. I'm not sure. No, they're going to say it was tipped. Tipped at the line. Be 4th down. Got to go for it at this point. No, they're going to punt it. They're going to punt it. 4th and 4. Defenders back to receive the punt, or return the punt, I should say. They're going to go for the block again. Not going to get the block. A high punt. A good one. Defender's going to muff it. And are they going to get on top of it? That's number 22 trying to get the return. Thomas Fritz Jr. And the Lancers have it. So what a turn of events. Lancers recover the muffed punt after what was a good punt by the Lancers. find themselves in good field position for a fresh set of downs. Chance to make this a one-score game. Yeah, he had to catch that. He had to backpedal a lot, and especially with the lights, that kick got into the dark a little bit. Might have been hard to read it. He's going back. Tough to catch it. I mean, when I played football, I was never good enough to see the field, let's be honest. But anyway, I do know, like, catching punts already hard as it is. And then you bring the fact in that he's got to run backwards, catch it over shoulder, plus the lighting is an issue. Muffs it, and the Lancers take over. Here's McDermott. He rolls right. He's got a receiver in a corner. Now he's going to go to the post. Now he goes underneath. Goes to the flat. That's Nathan Dean with it. Lowers his head, gets a few more yards. It's going to be second and short. And a player slow to get up. He's going to be all right. So we got second and short now. Second and 2. McDermott hands the ball up with the middle. Big hole for the Lancers. They're running inside the 25, or excuse me, inside the 15 are the Lancers. It's number 24, Pistulka on the carry. And the Lancers with a good chance to get on the board here. First and 10. Another hand up off the middle. And he's going to get tackled, gain of a few. Maybe about second and 5, maybe second and 6. That was Pistulka on the carry once again. And we're going to get a stoppage here. Timeout taken by the defenders. 15-0 is your score. We got 8:03 left here in the game. We'll be right back right after this timeout break.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner & Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and the results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online at 712realty.com, leading you home. You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University.
Going to hand it off. Nope. Quarterback keeper. He's going to go left. He's going to get tackled short of the first down. Looks like about 3rd and 1 maybe. 3rd and inches. Lancers handed up off the middle. Is going to get swallowed up. Doesn't let him get the first down. It's going to make it a 4th and 1 for the Lancers. They're going to go for it. Offense staying on the field. Receiver motions right. McDermott takes the snap. He rolls right. Sprint right option. He's got a man. They're going to get the first, I believe. No, not going to be enough for the first down. It'll be defender ball on a turnover on downs with 6:38 left in the game. The offense is going to take over, so nothing comes out of that muffed punt. They were marching down the field a little bit. Another look at that one. Just good tackle by the defenders. Keeps him short. Hand up off the middle, but he goes to the left. He's going to get tackled for a gain of about 5, maybe 6. Here's Mills. Takes the snap, hands the ball up off the middle. And tackle is going to be, or the run's going to be enough for the first down for the defenders. Take some more time off that clock. Run up the middle for the defenders. It's going to be taken down, gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Mills in the pistol once again. That's Medlock in the backfield. Receiver motions. Gonna give the handoff to to Medlock. It's gonna be driven back after a gain of 1. So 3rd and 8. Here's Mills once again in the pistol. Defenders give the hand up up the middle rather. It's gonna be 4th and 6. After a 1-yard gain, they're gonna send the punt unit out. They're just gonna keep running that clock under 5 minutes. Here's a Roscoe. He'll take the punt. Good punt from Orozco. Fair catch called by the Lancers. Lancers going to take over about the 36-yard line. Lancers taking over. McDermott is going to go long. He's got a receiver. He breaks a tackle. Across the 40, 30. Out of bounds, about the 25-yard line. That's Wachholz with the reception and the run after the catch, breaking a couple tackles, moving the chains. And they're going to be down inside the 30-yard line. And they're going to take another shot. It's going to be just over the head of Jack Rowland. Lancers running out of time here. About 3 minutes left to play. Down by 15. Here's McDermott. He's in the gun. He's got a running back to his left. He's going to motion him out wide. McDermott dropping back. He's going to take a shot. He might have a chance. Nope, out of bounds. Receiver makes the catch, just not able to keep his feet in bounds. Nathan Dean, the intended target on that one. We got a 3rd and 10. Takes the snap. He's going to get swallowed up. Instant pressure, and that's going to be a 4th and about 20. So yeah, we got a 4th and a long ways to go for the Lancers. About 2:25 left. They're going to go for it. Might as well. Down 15. Need a prayer here. They got about 6 on the play clock. And we're going to get a timeout, it looks like. Timeout by the Lancers. 15-0 is your score. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University.
Left in the game. Mount Marty faced with an uphill climb. 4th and 20 is what they're looking at right now. Defender's going to be in a soft coverage. They're in a shotgun. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Here's McDermott. He takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls right. He's got some pressure. He's going to launch it. No one there. Defenders tried to pick it off. Might be okay. They didn't. Doesn't really matter. They get the ball now in better field position they probably would have had. Just a stat now. So they will take over on turnovers on downs. And they're just going to look to milk this one away. 2:08 left in the game. Defenders can run the ball better than anyone in the NAIA. Been one of the top running teams for the varsity, at least, for the last couple of years in the NAIA. Rushing yards per game. And there's the snap. They're going to hand it off. They're going to get about 3-4 yards. 4 yards, it looks like. So it's going to be about 2nd and 6. And that's a perfect first play if you're looking to just milk this one down. Watch the seconds tick off the clock. And yeah, they're going to set up in victory formation. 90 seconds left here in the game here in Sioux Center. Defenders are going to win their first JV contest of the game. as all that's left to do is just snap it, down it, and watch the seconds tick off. It's a great job here by the defenders. Mount Marty definitely had the chances. They were in the red zone a few times, but some big miscues, some picks, just some turnover on downs, and the defender's going to lay a goose egg, or excuse me, the Lancers going to lay a goose egg on the scoreboard as they watch the defenders kneel this one out. They might have to punt. Let's see, or at least. Yeah, so they will have to run one more play. It'll be 4th down. They might just spike it or throw it out. And watch this one bleed away. So, thank you for joining us on the Dordt Media Network. We really appreciate you joining us. Don't forget to tune in to our various sporting events going on throughout the week. Defender Soccer playing on Wednesday up in Mitchell. Go ahead, tune into that. See what else. We got some hockey going on there. Home opener. Tune into that on the Dordt Media Network. Home volleyball Friday and Saturday. And so we got the last 7 seconds ticking off, and we're going to get a handshakes in the middle. So thanks for joining us here on the Dordt Media Network. My name is Josh Tent, and we'll see you next time.